Okay, well, that took a while to come on. Hi.
Good.
How are you? Um, we're getting it together, people. We're getting it together.
No, we're not. Don't let us fool you.
Right.
We ain't got nothing together.
We're fighting it up. So I've been sick with COVID.
Yes.
So sorry about that. I'm trying to push myself through. I want to go back to work this week, but I don't know how that's gonna work because every time I try to push myself, I get more sick. So anyway, so I decided to set myself up and join Tracy in painting this cute little mug with some mittens. And that will make me better, right? Or at least that's what I'm hoping. So what's going on with you over there, Tracy?
Well, I had the kids home because it was school break. So, I can get nothing done in my house, like nothing done when my kids are home. Like, no matter how much I try and how much I say and think I'm going to get stuff done, I think I'm going to have time because I don't have to drive backwards and forwards or whatever. I don't know what ends up happening when everybody is home. And then Jerry was getting home from work early every day. And it's like, every time I had something scheduled, it wasn't working, and technology was being my bestest of friends. So I recorded this tutorial for you. I did the whole thing live. I painted it, everything, and nothing was on Facebook. I went to Facebook and I was like,
I was wondering.
Scroll. Yeah, it just wasn't there. And I have no clue where it is because I went to my YouTube channel because I had it to go to my YouTube channel. I can't find it on YouTube. I can't find it anywhere. It's in my phone, but it's like, it sounds like somebody's in the background with like, I don't know, like a chalkboard thing going like the whole time. So I'm like, okay, well, I can't upload that because like you're not going to hear anything. Yeah, so I have no idea what happened.
I'm trying to have a hard time getting us up here on.
It's not coming up. Don't do it again to us. It's not showing.
You're on. Please say hi and let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Because it was not there like when I checked last time. And I was like,
what's going on? Kind of freak.
Tracy's really good with technology. And I like, yeah.
Well, I tried. I tried to be good. But
she's better than I am.
So yeah, I'm just gonna paint this little tiny one, so you don't have to have any big.
I'm just doing it on a little 8x10. It would be nicer if it was a square, but I don't even at this point. Like, yeah, I'm just doing a little 8x10 this way up, so the mug and mittens will fit.
I think this is a 5x5.
Let's see. Tracer though. Snug on the 8x10 like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna freehand walk you through. Try.
I'm gonna trace mine on just so that I can show you how to do that, and I'm gonna show. I'm gonna step by step Tracy through the like freehand doing it. So yeah, we're gonna be demoing both ways so you can actually see how this is done, both ways live. Cross fingers. But anyway, we should probably introduce ourselves for anybody who's new, who has not watched our antics and our craziness on Duo and Tracy's or on either of our personal pages, because it's always crazies. But yeah, let's see. You go first.
Tracy with Mountain Grace Arts. I have been kind of in this painting art world for a couple of years now. This will be my second. Is this my second year? Maybe it's on my third. It might be my third year. I don't know.
When did you join PPHQ for our membership that we learn all this like awesome stuff that we learn from our mentor? Yeah, I joined in 2020.
Yeah.
So this is year 2 for me. Well, no, actually, it was the end of 2019. It was like October 2019 when we met each other. Yeah. Yeah. So
So, yeah, crazy. Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm just kind of changing things up this year, I think, for Mountain Grace Arts. I did go
Yeah.
back to work full time, so that's kind of put a chunk into me creating with you guys, but we are continuing the stenciling group. We're just kind of taking a little bit of a breakish, but we're gonna keep on going with that, and then
Yeah.
hopefully this
Tracy is the stenciling queen. So you want to learn anything about stenciling, she's your gal.
I am gonna stencil today. But so yeah, so I'm hoping that I can get things organized so that come this spring, maybe like May, June-ish, I will be able to open that back up and get things running a little bit better.
Awesome. Tracy's
That's
talking about her stenciling membership that she has, where you can learn like more in-depth techniques and just take your stenciling that step further. So it's a really cool membership that she has, Swish and Dab, and it's really fun, and you get little goodies in the mail because she loves to send happy mail. And yeah, it's a really fun group, so it'll be good. So look out for that because you'll want to join when she opens her doors back up in spring, definitely.
yeah, cool. Thanks. And go ahead, Tracy. Let's hear you.
So I am Tracy Abbey from the Cat's Whiskers Mobile Art Studio, and I am an in-person mobile art studio that travels to you and brings the party to you. All you have to do is provide the butts and the seats, and I bring the party to you with all the supplies. I also do online virtual paint parties through Zoom. So you can gather a group of friends from all over the world, and we get together and we have fun and we have a party online and we chit chat and talk about the art and show each other stuff. And it's, just like we were all sitting in each other's living room together. So I do the virtual paint parties and I sell kits. I have a great website, so make sure that you go check it out. You can have a look at all different tutorials and kits, and there's just so much fun on there. There's a blog with all my antics and my nonsense that I'm with, all my witchy woohoo magic and stuff. And then obviously also on the Cat's Whiskers Mobile Art Studio art page, you can see me weekly with my 11:11 morning musings, art on the daily and the witching hour. So we do a little magic at 11:11 every day. And then I have my free paintings on Tuesdays. It's just like little mini painting tutorials. And on a Thursday every second week, so twice a month, I have a paid paint party that you can attend. And that is a live paint party with my followers from all around the world. So I'm actually going to put up a map. I am so excited. I have now reached 10 different locations around the world that people are following me for. So I want to say hello to all my followers from obviously the USA, Canada, Australia, South Africa, Taiwan. I'm gonna mess it up now. India. Oh my goodness, it's Maldera. I'm missing two.
Scotland.
But anyway, I have a world map and I have you guys pinned on my world map of where you're following me from. And so I will put that up, and I can't wait to have somebody from every continent in the world and somebody from every country in the world. It would be so great. So, I missed the UK. Oops, sorry, UK buddies. That was the other one. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. So far I'm covering most continents. I'd love to see somebody from Russia or somebody from one of the Asian countries, like China, or like mainland China, somewhere there. I don't know. I mean, I know they do get YouTube, but I'm not sure. But it would be really fun to see if I can fill that map. So yeah. So that's me in a nutshell. You want the witchy woohoo and the magic, come to me. You want the stenciling, go to Tracy. So yeah. This is
All
a
right.
design that I'm bringing you guys today from my portfolio. It is not one that I designed. It is actually one that I'm licensed to use. So this is just a fun little quick and easy, I don't know, it could be hot chocolate, it could be coffee, some magical mugwort. I don't know, whatever you want in your cup. Just some mittens, and then we're going to do this really fun, funky background. So as you can see, Tracy is getting some blue on her page. So light blue, dark blue, and some pearly white or some white. And then just a credit card and swishing it on the background. For me, I am going to show you, as I said, I'm going to trace the pattern on, and then I'm going to do the same thing with a palette knife, but mine is going to be in reds and blacks. So follow on. I've just got my tracer sheets that I provided you guys in on the page. So go and have a look. It's along the page. It would have looked like this for you to follow the party, and then you would have the tracer sheet was in there as well. I'm like somewhere in there. Oh, there are. And you can just you can just print the tracer. So it's right there for you.
I'm glad I see a comment. All right, so I just put a bunch of drops of blues and white.
Yeah,
and I
blobs of blue. Perfect.
Huh?
Okay, so carbon paper, tracer, and I'm going to do this. Tracy's going to show you the credit card technique while I just trace the design on here quickly.
I'm just scraping. That's all I'm doing. And I think I put too much of something. I don't know what. But I might have to put some more dark blue because I think I want a little bit more dark in there. But I'm okay with the texture of it, like having texture, because that's what we want. And I just want to get all the way to the, and this is just a hard canvas board is what it is. Okay, so I got it on there. That's pretty cool. I just want a little bit of dark on there though, I think. Look, I already got paint on my sleeve,
We're messy painters. You are not painting unless you've got paint on you. That's just how it is.
I am the
That's
mess.
why I always wear an apron, because yeah, it's gonna be paint. All right, there. Done tracing. I got my little pattern traced on. So now I'm gonna get my background on there. So let me just bring it up. See, it's traced on there for you. Whoops. Can you see it? Okay. So now we're gonna just fill in all of this background, and I'm doing mine in red and black. So just black acrylic paint.
I did it again.
And I think, let me see what red I want to use. I think I'm going to use this red. I kind of like this burnt Tuscan red color. There. And then, yeah, there. I'm going to use that red. And I'm just going to put a touch of a bright red next to it because I want just some highlights.
Okay.
I don't want it to disappear too much. So there. This is just flag red. It's a nice, oh no, this is candy apple, sorry. Candy apple red, yeah. It's a nice bright red. So I've got candy apple red, I've got Tuscan red, and black. Those were my three colors. Can you see?
Oh. Yep. Tuscan red.
I thought you were waving at me.
Oh, no, I was showing you my nice, pretty blue hands that I have now.
Oh, your pretty blue hands. All right, so I'm going to take my palette knife, and I'm just going to scoop up these two reds. I want the reds to come like right next to the mug. So I'm going to scoop them together, get them like very uneven just on here. I don't care how they kind of go on.
So while she's doing that,
the mug.
all the blues that I did, and I'm going to put another texture on with my paper towel. It's almost like a stencil. Because the paper towel has like this weird patterny texture. And so, see, gives it kind of a cool back. I'm going to use my hair dryer quick. So sorry. Today, one of my favorite girls I watch, she was showing us things in the journaling world. And she was using her heat gun to dry. And it was on a envelope with like one of those windows. And the heat like shrunk it up and melted it. And she goes, "This is what not to do." It was really funny. And I'm like, oh, I'm so glad because I watch her all the time and she seems so perfect. It was so cool to watch.
It was refreshing to see her make a mistake for once.
What?
I said refreshing to see her make a mistake for once.
Just to hear me. Not that she liked it very much, and it was such a bummer because it was the coolest looking envelope, and she didn't have another one, and so that was a bummer for her, and I felt bad for her.
That is a bummer,
but it was funny, and I'm like, I'm glad that I'm not the only one that makes silly mistakes like that.
All right, so I've just gone around the edge.
I really love the background. It's turned out really cool. So she's the one that kind of taught me how to do layers like this to make it kind of funky and cool.
Good.
I really like I like trying to do these new layers and things. That's fun. I got it dry.
And I'm going to grab my black. And I'm going to bring my black in from the edges in.
Oh, I like those colors.
And I'm just scraping and letting it
colors
blend. So the black is going to mix with the red, but the black is like coming in from the sides.
I love that.
Up this side. And I might have to use my paintbrush just to get some color on the edge, but we'll see. This palette knife is gonna drive me kookaberries. Let's try my metal one. Oh, that's better. My metal one's working better than my plastic one today for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, there. I'm like, stop. Whatever you're doing, silly thing. Okay. Ah. Okay. And then I'm just going to catch the edges of my board with some black paint.
So I am not going to put the snowflakes all the way completely, the whole snowflake. It's just going to kind of go off the board like that. And I'm going to dab and not swish today.
I don't know if you can hear Colonel and his son are going crazy out there. They're having a crowing competition. Like, oh my gosh. Colonel and Junior.
Yeah, if we get chickens, I don't think we can handle the crow part.
They would drop
went
off there.
drive us
Back
crazy.
again. Can you still hear me? Or did my volume disappear?
Nope, you're good. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can't hear you.
You can't.
It always does something with my volume when that happens.
You hear me?
Oh, Lordy.
No wonder she doesn't answer me, guys. If anybody's on there, can you hear?
Let's see.
We just
I might have to pop out. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Now I cannot hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear you. I can hear you now.
Oh, I could hear
My
you though.
phone did its stupid thing where it sets the alarm off and then I get no volume. So
that
yeah,
happens to me too. But we could
that
hear
usual nonsense that it likes to do. All right, there we are. I have got my background the way I want it.
Oh, this is so pretty. Good. Like my snowflakes, Tracy?
What?
You like my snowflakes?
Oh, that's gorgeous. I love that. I love how that turned out. I get a little bit more red on top of this here. A little bit more red down here.
So pretty. I love me some good snowflakes.
All right. There. What do you think? How you guys liking it? We got this weird coffee. Whoops! Now I'm spraying water all over my desk. We got this coffee red black. I don't know what that we'd call that going on here. I don't think I'm plugged in. I'm gonna try. We're gonna see if we blow all the circuits. Sorry, Judges. I'm messing Jules around here. We're gonna see how this goes.
Guys, when you lay like paper and things down, save them, because that's another thing I learned from art journaling is you can use them to make cool things.
All right, so I'm gonna get loud for a second. Ooh, sorry.
Yeah. do. No, like and
All right. I think I filled in the holes. Yes.
used to color.
That did it. I had some holes that appeared on mine as the paint started to dry. I could see some gaps. There
Color.
it is. So there's that
Yeah,
red,
like
black, like, yeah, there it
it. You like
is.
it.
Okay, so now we are going to get the mug in very quickly. We are going to get, well, actually, let's get the gloves in first. So all you need is a little bit of black and white. If you're going to go, were you going with gray gloves or were you going with the red gloves?
I don't know. I was just
Okay.
trying to decide what to do. I think
Okay.
I think I'm
If
gonna
you're
do.
going to go with the gray gloves, then follow me on this. I'm going with gray because I've got this bright red in the background. And so I'm going to do like a gray outline and then get the bright red on my mug. But you had
Okay.
also said you were thinking about a dark blue. So
I
do you
think
know what color?
I want to do this color on something.
What color is that?
It's like a orangey coral color.
Oh, like a salmon?
Yeah.
Your mug or your gloves?
I think my gloves.
Okay. All right. So then copy what I'm doing. I think the gray and that color should work. So I'm going to get just a little bit of white. I'm getting a little bit of black. I'm mixing my gray. I just want like a dark charcoal gray.
Yeah, I want a darker gray too than what I had here.
Yeah. I'm just making a dark charcoal gray. And I'm going to get my outline. So if you don't have a tracer, it's just an oval like this. So you don't have to use a tracer. We're just putting in the glove shape like that. On that side,
Okay.
and then we're doing it on this side. So it's just an oval. I'm just outlining the whole glove. So where I would have the glove. And then this is glove 2.
Oops.
And this is glove. Just that. Those shapes. Those are your gloves. That's going to start. Bring it in. Now we're just going to get the shadow part going. So just along this edge, we're just going to bring this gray up a little bit. Because this is where there'll be shadow. And on this side, it's a little bit more. So just soften that edge up. And it's just kind of like that. A little bit more on this edge than that edge. Just like that. And then on this side, It's only over here. And then you can just soften the line a little bit. So you don't want the line too stark. Soften it up a little bit. And then this is where the shadow is on this glove. Just on the bottom. So there, we just put in some shadow, if you can see that. There we are. The shadow on both sides.
I don't know if I'm doing it right.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, and then over here, we're just going to have the shadow because that's the inside of the glove. Okay, so there it is. Then I'm going to clean off that same brush. I had any paper towel left, but I got rid of my paper towel. Okay. Whoopsie daisy. And I'm going to get my candy apple red. Whoops. And you can get your salmon pink. Oops, stop. And I'm going to paint all the rest of this in nice and bright with my base color. All the way up to the line. And let it just blend in with that shadow.
Yeah, salmon color is kind of translucency.
Yeah, mine's a little bit translucent as well. Just blend it in along the edges. Make sure you clean your brush before you go back to the red in the middle, because if you don't, it would have picked up that gray, and then you'll have that gray all in the middle here. And you want to try keep it as red as possible in the middle, or whatever your chosen color is. You want to keep that as bright as possible in that middle part. And this is like the base coat. You'll see the other colors shining through a little bit. Don't worry about that. It happens. It's because it's just the first coat. Okay. So now we've got our shadow in and our highlights on our gloves. As loose as you can paint, the better. There's me, who's not always the loosest of painters.
And then I'm too loose. Don't know what I did here, but
Okay. And if you lost your gray on the side, you can just add a little bit in there to blend in with your red if it didn't blend properly. There. First layer in. And I lost the edge of my glove there, so I just took a little bit of black and I'm just outlining that little edge there where it blended in with my background, because my background was very similar in color to my glove. So if yours does the same thing, just come in with a little black outline and it'll suddenly pop.
so is anybody working on anything else cool and fun that you would like to talk to us about?
Me?
No, the other people that are watching us.
Yeah, we'd like to hear what you guys are up to.
You guys hear about?
I have another painting that you guys are going to be able to do. Here, let me show you. This is gonna be, we did the Holly horse last month, and this month we are doing this one. Since it seems that gnomes are getting to be the in thing and super popular right now. That is what we are doing too. We're going to be painting this in as a paid painting. So for just $10, you can join me and paint my wood forest gnome with me.
Cute.
So that'll be up on my page and available for you to paint.
That's
not
cute.
Next week, but the week after it'll be there. Well, it'll be up there now, but the actual painting is happening not this week, but next week.
Are you going to put a link in here so that they can sign up?
The link for my group?
Yeah, for that painting. Yeah.
Oh, I don't have the link on this phone that I'm on, but I will come back and I will put it in the comments. So check in the comments and I'll have a little UR code that you can just scan, just like how you were able to scan this one on here and get into this group. I'll have it exactly the same, where you can just hover your phone over the UR code like that and it'll take you straight to the page, and you can pay your $10 and boom, you will be in and you will get the tracer and the fun paint evening. And if you can't be there live with us, don't worry, you'll get the recording, so you won't miss anything, I promise. Yeah, because I tried doing it with the Facebook group thing, like how we've been taught, and people don't end up in the group. And so I have people that are like, I didn't get it and I didn't get the thing. So now what I'm doing is I'm just sending out emails and you get the link and we go to the private Zoom and I stream it into there as well as into my private Dropbox. And then I just send you the link if you've missed the event, and you can just come in anytime you want and come and watch it. Okay, so I need to go super quick because I have to leave to go get kids. So I am going to add my darker color down here on the base, my darker red, right here next to this shadow part. That's where the shadow is. Excuse me while I call my youngest to get her shoes on, otherwise she will be thingy. So I'm going to mute for a second.
And while she's muted, I'm going to attempt to do something here. So I think I'll go in with that lighter gray first, maybe, to do my cup, which I'm not sure how to do it, so I'm guessing. Because I didn't have a tracer, remember? Tracy, no tracer. But guess what? Art is about exploring. I've learned that over the last few years. And so you need to just take a little time to explore. See? And put some stuff down on canvas. if you don't like it, if I don't like this, I can always paint over it. I love my background. I don't know. That turned out amazing. Like I would like to make 100 of those same backgrounds now. Okay, we lost Tracy.
Okay, I heard you saying about your mug. So your mug is just straight up next to your gloves. That line that you already did there, that is your mug. And yeah, perfect, exactly. And then the line just between the base there, that is the bottom of your mug. And so we are going to do the same thing we did with the red. I'm doing a teal mug. So I'm doing teal, and then I'm going to do the blue instead of the gray, because we did the gray outline. Whoops. I'm going to do a dark blue, and then I'm using a metallic pearl white for my highlights.
So do I just like do like a little loop around here to make the inside?
Okay, let me show you the inside. So, okay, I'm just going to use like kind of that size brush just so that I can do that. So I'm going to get the darkest color on the edge of my brush, and then I'm just outlining the top of my mug, just like we did with the gloves. And then I'm going about, I guess, a centimeter down, and I'm just putting that second line in that is like the brim. And then you want to brush up, like, so that it's dark. This is like the shadow. So just, okay. Yeah, not like go all the way up on the very sides, but just a little bit here and there in the middle, like kind of like that. But the sides you want the darkest. And this bottom, oops, this bottom edge, we want the darkest. And then just flick it up so you don't have like a straight line there. But you want a straight line on the top of the edge of the mug.
I don't think I did.
And then the same thing for the sides of the mug. You're going to come down here on the sides next to the glove. Whoops. And then just brush it into the corner like that around the glove. That's where your shadow is. And then down the edge of the mug, the edge of the glove, I should say, and the edge of the mug, and then just a little shadow like that. So that's the shadows. So you got your shadows in. Just how we did with our gloves, where we just masked our shadows. So there. And then we want the lip of the the lip of the mug on this end. This is where you would sip from. All right, and then we're just going to come down in the middle a little bit on these edges like this. Watch me again and see what happens. I'm going to spank your butt. Nothing drives me more crazy than when my child, I'm calling their name or I tell them something and they tell me what.
Right.
Raise your hand if you're a mom out there who gets the what from your child.
He's 18.
Jeez.
Yeah. It doesn't stop.
Well, it better stop. That's all I can tell you, is it better come to an end real fast. Okay, and then up here in this corner, we have the handle. And I'm going to do the whole handle in the dark color.
Where's the handle? Oh, that's
Yeah,
a handle.
that's a handle, just that little circle at the top. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, and then I'm going to bring my teal in and just go all over and meet up with this dark blue with my teal, because that's the color that my mug is going to be, is teal.
Mine's teal too. Well, mine's more of a greeny teal, but
And that way all that dark will stay in those corners and you'll have all your shadows in ready for you. I love this type of technique because it makes you look like you are a pro artist and have got all these highlights and shadows and all these cool things, even when you're not exactly sure how to do them. It makes them appear like magic. And it's not crazy difficult to do.
not quite.
Then I'm just going to clean my brush because I want only the teal here in the middle. I don't want the dark blue because this is like the highlight center of my mug. So I want the light blue there. What does my time look like? Oh, I'm going to have to get my butt out of here. Well, I will be late for my kiddios.
Well, thank you.
You
Thank you for getting me through it. I think I did okay.
did great. It looks so cool. I love the way it looks. Aw, look how cute that is. I love it. Now all you have to do is put your
No,
heart
you don't
in.
have to have a tracer, people. You don't have to.
Nope, you do not have to have a tracer
Gotta listen
at
to.
all. That's why I like working with Tracy. You can see, because sometimes Tracy will have the tracer, sometimes I'll have the tracer. Like, we each have our different own techniques and our different ways, and you can see two different styles and two different color schemes and different ways. It's always fun when you have somebody else painting along with you.
Yeah.
It makes the painting so much more fun. And
So if you guys attempt to do this, please post a picture. We tell you
yeah,
the time,
we
but you
want to
never
see. We want to see.
post a picture of whatever you're working on. It doesn't even have to be this if you don't, but try it. I mean, it doesn't have to be on anything special. Like, this is just a little tiny little board. You could use a little postcard. You could use a piece of cardboard junk mail that you get and just paint over it and
Yep.
then make it your own.
Some mixed media pad.
Yeah, anything.
Okay, so I'm just putting in a little bit of highlight white on there and a little highlight of my pearl on there. And a little bit of my pearl on my handle. And you can come in when this is dry and just add more color. Like if your
Right.
colors are mixing, like mine are mixing a little bit, so it would be better if this just dried a little bit and then I could get some more of this turquoise to sit, because what happens when it's very wet like this is your color washes away.
Right. And that's what I did with my salmon color. I had to come in again.
Yeah.
And now it's getting brighter and
Yeah.
pretty. Yeah.
Look, there it is. There's my mug.
Good
and my
job.
gloves.
Yeah.
Looks great. And
Yeah.
so there's a little patterning that is happening on the gloves too, you'll see. So there's like a little stripe that is down on it. So I'm going to do mine in black. And then it has this little kind of jacquard, I guess it's called. Is that, I think that's the pattern.
What is it? A
The
jacquard?
jacquard pattern. This here. So I've got my stripe, and then just get my stripe in, and then I'll show you what I mean. So this, you just go with a diagonal and then kind of hint at the knitted jacquard pattern. It's like a I think it's 3 pearl and 2 knits. Like
knit 3 times something.
yeah, knit 3 pearl 1, or I don't know, I can't remember the exact thing, but when I used to knit when I was younger.
No, say that's something I probably should stop doing, huh?
And then I'm going to put a bit of pearl on here just as a highlight. And then there was like these little stars everywhere on the, and you can just do little crisscrosses.
I don't
on
think
the
I
glove.
did that pattern.
It was like a little crisscross pattern, like stars.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, that didn't work.
And you don't have to do it exact. You see how like ours are like not exactly like the image that we posted. It's how you want to do your thing.
Yeah, whatever
this is
color
your painting, so we want to see what you guys do.
Everybody does different like colors in their schemes of their.
So there are. I am very happy with my gloves looking just like that. That's how I'm doing my gloves. Got the jacquard pattern going there. I've got some like little stars. So yeah. And then the only thing that I'm missing is kids from school. Yes. Is my from school. Is one kid at home. There's 2 kids at is school. My heart in the middle. So I'm going to do that in the dark coffee color. And I'm going to mix some pearl white with it and just go around it. And then I want mine to be look like coffee. So I'm just going to add a little bit of yellow to my brown.
I don't think I made the inside of my cup very big. Mine might have to go up like steam.
I have to let it dry a little bit before I can fill in all the heart pattern. But you just come around this heart pattern and fill in and fill in and fill in.
I couldn't do my heart in my mug.
Just fill it in until your whole mug area is filled. And then let it dry, and then you can go in if you need to go in another thing, another round, just to fill in any gaps so it doesn't mix all together.
This is what I did, Tracy.
Oops. Oh, that's cute. I love that.
I couldn't
do adorable.
I couldn't do the heart inside the mug because I made the mug inside too small.
Oh yeah. So I'm just taking some of my pearl white and I'm just going to make my heart like that in the air come out of my heart. There. Done. And then
I don't really like my gloves very much. I need them brighter.
oh, I love them. And
But I
don't
love my
forget to
background.
sign your name.
Love
It is
my
not
oh, yes. Sign your name. I never do that.
sign your name. And there it is. There's my painting. Hold yours up. Look how cute those are. How adorable is that? Those turn out great. Don't you think?
I love
think
them.
they turn out
They're
awesome.
the cutest.
They are the cutest.
They
Great
are.
job, everybody. So there it is. Just a happy little sweet mug with your favorite beverage.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. So thank you again. Tracy here from the Cat's Whiskers Mobile Art Studio, bringing you mobile paint parties in your area or online all around the world. So yeah, look me up. And if you do follow me already, thank you so much for supporting me. And there will be a new painting, as I said, the gnome, not this week, but next week up, $10 to join worldwide on our Zoom call and have fun. You get the tracer step by step and the video. And then we'll have another freebie and you'll have to see what it is because it's a little sneak preview for the next full moon. So if you know what animal the next full moon is, I will give you a hint.
Coyote?
No.
Ah.
The next January 17th full moon is the wolf moon. So we will be
close.
happy.
That was close.
It is. I guess I sound more like a coyote than a wolf, but yeah.
Well,
All righty. Well, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for joining me and Tracy.
Bye.
And go ahead. I'm gonna leave you. Say goodbye to everybody because
I
don't
will.
get kids, otherwise I'm
Yeah.
in trouble.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, Tracy.
Bye. Okay, guys. So, sorry. It's just me. I hung in there. It's okay when I'm sitting down like this. It's not too bad. And art has been pretty good therapy for me today. I do love my background. I don't know if you guys saw that up close, but it's pretty cool. If you want to follow me, I'm on Mountain Grace Arts. I have been going live when I can. I'm not as into everything as Tracy is right now, but I would love to have you over there. And we will see you hopefully again next Monday. We're planning on trying to make it a Monday thing, although I was sick last week and Tracy's equipment didn't work last week. So I'm recovering good. And hopefully this crap that we don't like will go away because it's not very fun. But hey, if you do end up that you get sick like I do, just try to pick something up, even if it's laying in bed and sketching in your art book, because the art is a very good therapeutic way to get kind of back on track. Okay? Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you soon. Bye.